So, hey guys, Trumpet here, and I welcome you to more Coalburners. We are back for yet another episode of this, and well, as you can see, I'm going to be playing mostly handheld ports of fighting games this time. So let's start. Not necessarily good ports, but they were decent enough. So let's start out with a pretty cool fighting game. So you know how... Oh, there's been kind of a running gag on this stream where... I keep failing to... be able to play a Blaze Blue game, so how about we go in a slightly different direction? Hold on, how do I... Hold on. Aye. Hold on, maybe I'll need a better screen to compare. Let's see if I've actually got it working. Well, this is the closest I could get. So, yeah. Guilty Gear X on the Game Boy Advance. This game was not meant for such a handheld, but there is one pro to it that beats all the other versions. Hold on, just need to reset the game. Now you see, the one pro that other versions don't have is in the options. Color edit. You can edit the colors of any character in any way you want to create your own kind of custom skins for them, so... Aye. For some reason it defaults to making most of the custom skins pink. But anyway, how about we just give a light example? Oh. Now you see... Yeah, I just think that this... I'm half tempted to make pink Zato, but... that's already here, so... You know what, let's make all of him black except for Eddie for added effect, I guess. And now we exit and... Oh yeah, by the way, let me just show you something, just to prove it. I am going to be playing this on hard mode. Don't worry, it's not that hard because, well, let's be honest. This game doesn't have any difficulty when played on Game Boy Advance, so yeah. And then we press select to play as our custom color. And it's quite... Well, let's just see how this goes. Good luck! You'll need it because this port isn't a very good one. I mean, it's still a good game, but the AI... Oh man, the AI... I... Wow. Wow. Let's turn into a pink demon, everyone. And yes, it's time for... This is probably just going to be most of the stream, although I would plan on playing other handheld ports of fighting games. Both the good and the bad ports. And well... Yeah. This is hard mode's AI, everyone. Seriously, you stop just walking. So yeah. I'm still cracking up because of Pink Eddie. Also, look at how much they bastardized the music. Yes, that's what they did to Holy Orders. Anyway. Yeah, the sprites have also been cut down heavily due to the fact that the game was originally 128-bit instead of 16-bit. And yeah, as you can see, the AI. This is hard mode AI, by the way. And Eddie is still pink. Oh dear God, more bastardization of music. Yeah, and yes, I'm not owning this because I'm doing good, per se. I have never played as Zato 1 in my life. So, if that's a testament to how easy this port is, compared to the original Dreamcast and PlayStation 2 version. Yeah, it's just... Overall, it's still kind of charming, you know? In its own little special way. But hey, it's a thing. Alright, so yeah, not a lot of people know about this port. Which, I guess it isn't surprising, considering it's, well, not a very well-known port. And yeah, I'm not very good at fighting games in general. Well, the combos are just require a bit too much dexterity for me. Anyway. Oh dear god, the music. And the screen just cut. To be fair, it might have done that in the original version too, but I doubt that. Because quite frankly, this handheld version has enough problems to make me believe that it's, well, has this problem exclusive to it. And anyway, but that's just a testament to how bad this version is compared to the regular version. Anyway, yeah, sometimes, and when the graphics kind of mix in, it kind of makes it look like I'm getting force choked by Testament. And, well, what can I say? Now for the biggest case of AI getting dumbed down in this version. Oh, it's cool. Let's enjoy a great showtime. Good luck. Good luck to Dizzy, that is. Because frankly, Dizzy's AI has been reduced to, well, just watch. Yeah! I barely lost any health there, and this is Dizzy we're talking about. who was really friggin' hard in the Dreamcast version and the PS2 version. And yes, they've spelled Eddie's name in pretty much so many different ways over the years, and now I am just... There's no way for me to skip the credits, so let's listen to this horribly mangled music while reading off the credits. Dear God, what demon have I released? They spelled old Eddie as Edie, Eddie with a Y, Eddie with an I-E, just Ed, and... By the way, here's that bastardization once again. And the voice clips are barely audible, by the way. It's still anyone's song, even though it's been mangled beyond belief. Okay. Let's just listen to this a bit. We're out of here. Color edit time. I'm sorry. I had to. I'm sorry for... I apologize for creating... in this monster. Oh. Oh, dear God. What have I done? I have created Soul Black Guy. Oh dear. Okay. Now for the part of the stream that most people will want to watch it for. Now, oh dear. Okay. Oh dear God. Now, our new president, folks. I tried creating a Donald Trump skin for Chips enough. No. Let's crank up the color red a bit. Everything's going to become pink. Pinker, pinker, yet pinker. Now, this is pretty much an accurate representation of how much of a loser Dizzy is in this game. No! Well, oh my god! I didn't realize how silly that would make his... Wow, Potemkin with a unibrow looks sillier than I... You know what, I'm keeping this! Hey. So... The dang unibrow! Gets me hard. Oh my god. Potemkin with a unibrow. That is a sight to behold. Oh dear. Hold on, I need to pull something up. What? Screw it, I'm keeping every mistake in. Well, now we've made Robin Hood's demented cousin. Wait, hold on, I need to fix this last thing. Oh my god. Well, now it's time to... Well, I'm kind of trying to think of ideas here. So let's make literal bacon. Now you see, for context, the character Bacon has the fan nickname Bacon, so thus, Bacon with a bacon skin. Now, I think I sort of screwed up, but whatever, it doesn't matter. He's leaking radiation. That's all, there's seriously no problem here. Or there wouldn't be a problem here if Anji weren't actually Goku. Actually, that yellow fan looks kind of good. He's covering the exit! You know, I think this is his curse, where he just won't let me escape this game. But you know what? It's time to show off some of these palettes. In arcade mode, of course. What? Alright, let's start off with Bert and Potemkin. Ah, hey! That unibrow that I gave. Oh, my goodness. That friggin' unibrow. I can never unsee Potemkin with an enormous unibrow. Especially because in the original design he didn't even have eyebrows. So... yeah. And... oh dear. We get to see the unholy orders be just or spend 3 years in rehab. Once again. Yes, this is the AI. You don't even deserve rewards for perfect. It's just that bad. And Axel just attacks the air. Yes, seriously, this is this game's AI. Oh my god. And Potemkin is barely taller than May in this version. Now, the unibrow will destroy all. Doesn't matter if you're bacon, because your bacon is bacon. And I think Potemkin's tattoo looks quite buggy in this version. I don't know what it is. It just seems to keep changing shape. You see? Although I'm not sure if there's a reason in canon that it would shift shape. There might be. Alright, let's come on and jam. I am so sorry. And Potemkin breaks the AI even more than the AI was already broken in this game. This is hard mode AI, by the way. I'll show you after this. This is supposed to be hard mode. And yep, so the screen transitions are a bit chunky as well. I mentioned that slightly earlier, but especially comes to when characters teleport, or the screen seems to teleport with them. Although with Chipp, it's more of a flash step, because ninjas. And well, it's time to... Oh god, I forgot how bad this one was. Ha! Now... Dizzy's AI is immune to being broken by Potemkin. Or not. She's still as acceptable to the eyebrow. And now... Perhaps because he already knew the truth about Gear, Zep's President Gabriel, we had this to say to Potemkin after his work. Good work. I mean, leave the rest to us. Plus your eyebrow. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist one last eyebrow joke. Because, well... Not eyebrow, unibrow, what am I saying? Anyway. Now it's time to make Chipp Kingdom great again. Yes, seriously. Yes, seriously! I never even played as Chipp before. Aye. Here we're facing down against Potemkin again, but he doesn't have of the unibrow of doom. Oh my god! Oh my god! This music! And I thought the Wonder Swan version of it was bad. This is just the Wonder Swan version. Except it's on superior hardware. Seriously, what? It seems that no matter where you are, Potemkin's theme will always get horribly mangled. I mean, at least there's one song. And that being the... That's pretty much the only good song in this version. You know, I wish we were playing the console version, but hey, at least we get to make custom skins for characters. So thus, it's time for Donald's Enough's journey to make Chipp Kingdom great again. Holy crap, the AI can actually do such a thing. This is hard mode AI! Okay, seriously, what? Also, in this version, part of Anji's clothes look like a friggin' road. It's called the road! Alright. Although this version is surprisingly non-sloppy, despite what you'd think of all the things it isn't sloppy at all. It still plays like a Guilty Gear game through and through. Oh dear, now it's Chipp's Enough versus Donald's Enough. I wonder how many images there are on Know Your Meme that involve Chipp and wanting to make his kingdom great again. I mean, seriously, the Donald Trump comparisons have to have gone somewhere. I mean, they have to have... Maybe there's just a cesspool of them on Know Your Meme. Let's just... You know what, after this stream, I'm going to check that. Because, quite frankly, it would surprise me if there wasn't anything comparing Chipp to Trump. Yeah, and if you saw that, I skipped it, but Chipp just said, "Is that all you've got? I'm disappointed in you." Yeah, that's pretty much the summary of the AI in this version. That and there's the fact that the super meter is linked to the block meter. For some reason. I suppose it didn't have enough memory to make them separate meters, but... Yeah. Oh. So... This is the thing that's happened. Now... There is actually one that I made before starting this. That is Johnny's color palette. In which I turned him into the radioactive Johnny. I have no idea what the context is. I'm sorry, I just needed a moment of silence for radioactive Johnny. And now his chest is normal again. And yes, he just called Kai handsome. Make of that what you will, shippers, considering Kai is shipped with almost every character in the series, including his own son. I'm not joking. And honestly, I wish I was. Because, frankly, the shippers are just too crazy. And yes, there's also a small group of people who ship Sol and Kai. As of Revelator, that, well, let's just say that I can't really react anymore. Maybe that's why I've been taking so long on reaction videos. Those Win Jajolian, Win Index. Probably sometime soon for at least one of the two, but whatever. Anyway, radioactive Johnny time! Whoop! Yeah, although the only thing clunky about this game is double jumping. Which I haven't been doing that much. That's because it's pretty clunky. Anyway. Yep. I have done it. And Johnny, he has become the radioactive man. Also, another announcement is that I foresee that by March 2018, most Coalburners live streams will just be singular games. And by March 2018, they will come weekly. That is because, as of March 2018, I will hopefully have a job. And I'll be earning, you know, I'm kind of at that age where money doesn't really do that much. I don't really need money that much, so I'm just going to buy one new game for every Coalburners episode per week. Because if I get the job that I'm planning to get, I am going to be earning in around $60 to $90 a week, including the part that gets taken away from me by the government. Government taxes, you know. Oh, so if government taxes are counted, then I'd earn $60 to $95-ish a week, depending on how many hours I work. And then I'll spend half of that on, and then I'll spend up to half of that on a game for Coalburners, or maybe just a personal little thing. You know, or maybe I'll save up for a 3DS capture card or a Nintendo Switch. You know, there are plenty of options. Since I have plenty of options, and I don't know what to do with them. Because, well, yeah, I can just nonchalantly talk about this because I don't really need to focus on the game, because, to be quite frank, the AI. Oh yeah, by the way, the slash buttons are L and R in this one, so that could be a bit awkward. So, not even Johnny could imagine the outcome of him becoming the radioactive man. Or having the most brilliant smile in all of gaming. So yeah, now it's finally time. Also, let's just note how this music sounds like. What? What? So yeah, now it's time for Soul Black Guy to enter the scene. You know, I could have made this costume better. I accept that. But hey. It's Soul Black Guy. Soul Black Guy versus Soul White Guy. Let's rock. Oh dear. Looks like Black Guy wins. Who says the Black Guy dies first? Because I don't remember that being how it is. I mean, unless it's, say, you're running some round of Hunger Games simulator. But hey. Hey, so I'm going to be chewing on the inside of my mouth. That's what I'm going to be doing. But anyway, yeah. So, as of March 2018, I think I'll start being less lazy with my videos. As you know. Oh, but then again, I'll also be getting a job around that time, so... Of course, if things go my way, so... I'll be having less time to record videos, so I might only get a chance to record on weekends or off days. Since I'll be having in school for 5 days a week, and then I'll be working 10 to 15 hours a week. I'll probably be working on all my school days too. Ooh, and well, yeah. And if I could get in any extra hours, that would be nice too. I know this isn't very interesting, but hey, it's what's going on in my personal life. I know I'll probably get some relatively mundane job like sorting clothes at Goodwill. But hey, I'm okay with mundane. And even if the pay isn't very good, it's still something to get started off on. And since I'm only working part-time, And as I said, I don't need money that much. Which I have of literal tons in my college fund. Yes, literal tons, like in US dollars, I'd say my college fund is pretty dang big. Although I can't really be sure. I mean, what did he just... I don't even know. Oh yeah, so... Oh yeah. Considering I have a pretty large amount of backup money, and I'm going to be saving half of the money I get every week. And yes, that'll leave me with $30 to $45 a week to spend on video games. Maybe more if I work extra hours. But anyway. Yeah, I'm just talking a bit. I'm just rambling on. So, let's slash our way on out. Win. You know, I don't think the AI knows how to use Testament, like, at all. I mean, even comparing the other characters, the AI really doesn't know what to do with Testament. And I mean, Testament's gameplay is all about setting traps, and the AI doesn't know how to do that effectively. I mean, just setting traps down like random. I mean, like, it's more like it's kind of like a metaphor for riding a bike. If you just pull stuff at random, or riding a or driving a plane for that matter. Maybe piloting a submarine. Yeah, piloting a submarine. That's a good way to describe it. Basically, if you push the wrong buttons, basically if you're just mashing buttons, you'll suck. And first of all, why are you driving a submarine? And second of all, you're probably dead by the time, and you know this because the submarine has already crashed. It's kind of the same thing with Testament. Know how to... If you don't know how to use his traps effectively, there's kind of like this thing where doing it correctly allows you to sort of get the hang of it and do well with Testament. But doing it wrongly means you're going to friggin' die. Same thing can be said with a lot of fighting game characters. More specifically, the ones that are difficult yet awesome. More specifically, most characters that are fragile speedsters in this. Alright, for one last go, let's run through this game with Bacon. Another character I haven't played as because I do not play much Guilty Gear. But anyway, her legs really do look like pieces of bacon. Woo, spinny, spinny. Anyway. This is why you don't stay out in the sun too much. Because you'll get burnt. And end up with horrible sunburn lines. You know, someday I may return to this game just to make more ridiculous color palettes for characters. Spinny spinny! Alright, so... Yeah, I suppose this series may have some early installment weirdness as the shift to... As I might be alternating a bit between playing one game per stream and multiple games per stream. So, yeah. Also, you may notice that regular Potemkin has eyebrows, as in this sprite. However, when I gave him eyebrows, it was more grand. Because my eyebrows were bigger with Potemkin. Oh, yeah. Let's rock! The Let's Rock sound effect in early Guilty Gear games was a bit weirder than nowadays American actors or American sounding actor are saying the line. But back in the original and X, it's kind of sounded like the original sounded like millions of satanic chants. You know, that's actually quite a big possibility. And then in this game, it just sounds like a bunch of midgets. And you know, midget is one of those words that's kind of funny, you know? I mean, surprisingly, I don't think I've said anyway that much. So thus, you are permitted to take a shot glass of alcohol every time I said it. Before that point. Because I haven't said it that much this stream, and... You know, maybe it's because my bacon is sizzling too much. Speaking of sizzling bacon, in the United Kingdom, bacon sizzles you. I like that dolphin. Alright, so yeah. Now, let's just notice that there's a skull and... Is that an undead rider in the background? Or, I mean, undead rider if he was a horse rider. I mean, that's actually pretty cool imagery. I mean, like, there's ice in the side of the skull, and it looks kind of cool. Now for Bacon to Sizzle Dizzy. Actually, she looks pretty fit to be sizzled. It's sizzling time! You just got sizzled. And well... I feel like a stretching. So yeah, this game didn't have all the games I wanted it to have. I wanted it to have the GBA ports of Street Fighter Alpha 3 and the Game Boy Color port of Alpha 1. There's also a pretty decent port of Street Fighter 2 on the Game Gear, but I haven't played that tonight. But anyway, just so you know, in case you can't get the hands on the arcade original, or the Super Nintendo version, or the PlayStation version, Genesis version, 3DO version. Was there a 3DO version? I'm not sure. Or Atari Jaguar version? I don't think there was one. Sega Saturn version, or the infinitely superior Street Fighter the movie. You can check that out. See you next time. Good riddance. The music's out.